Hey there, Steve from Steve M Outdoors, and today I just wanted to do a quick and dirty video on how to save money on commonly bought things that you use when you do firearms maintenance, cleaning, and other related things. Now, I don't think it's a great secret that the firearms hobby can be expensive. I'm not just about firearms and ammunition and the other accessories that come along with them. I'm talking about the little things that you use every day to clean and maintain them. It may not seem like a lot of money whenever you walk into your local gun store, but it does add up. Now, let's face it, for people old and new to the gun hobby, their first and ongoing point of contact probably is their local gun store. So they become ingrained to going there and going to that store for everything, and paying the prices that come along with going to a specialized store. So what's the solution? Well, how about your average dollar store? I know these days everyone wants to flex on the poor and wouldn't dream of being seen inside of one of these stores, but you'll probably be immediately surprised as to how many things you can find at a dollar store that are either exact duplicates of what you pay more for elsewhere, or things that can be repurposed into things that you buy elsewhere. In this video, I recently took a quick walk through a local dollar store, and you'll see in this video some of my ideas. First up, brass brushes. Let me get that out. You need them to clean your firearm. You usually get one for a couple of bucks at your LGS. Seems okay, right? Well, for that same few bucks, you can get something like this, which has 2 brass brushes, 2 steel brushes, and 2 nylon brushes, one in large and one in smaller for each. Now, even if you only buy them for the brass brushes, a mistake because the other ones are pretty useful in gun maintenance as well, you're still doing better than local gun store prices. Now, just a note, all prices going forward are in Canadian dollars. That's where I live, after all. So you'll probably find everything that I talk about even cheaper in the US. Precision screwdrivers. I've seen sets run 10, 20, even more dollars. At a local dollar store, I've seen a full set for just a few bucks, like you can see here. Parts organizers. A lot of people use fancy organizers with gum company names on them. The one you see on screen costs $2.50. Now, if you reload, you know all about those stackable storage bins, and you know they can cost a pretty penny. Here's 3 of them for $4, and these are pretty damn sturdy as well, even more so than the ones that you can find at your local gun store. Do you want small stackable storage bins? Bob's your uncle, because you can find something like this, which is a set of 4 for $4. No secret that firearms and accessories can use a bewildering array of screws, bits, and bolts. You can buy bit, socket, and screwdriver sets at your local gun store or hardware store for a pretty penny. Or you can go to a dollar store and find something like this 37-piece set for $4. Yeah, $4. How about gun cleaning mats? The ones which the gun company brands names on them run $10 to $30, and there's a lot of them that I dislike, particularly the ones with the fabric tops, like the green Remington mat that I used until recently, that suck in all of those solvents, cleaners, and chemicals that you use on your firearms. How about this anti-slip shelf liner that's 18 inches wide and 4 feet long, more than enough for most rifles? How about getting that for $3.50? Hell, buy 2 of them and you can cut one up for a small handgun cleaning mat. And it cleans up pretty easy. Shooting gloves, always a good idea, whether you just want to keep your hands clean or warm. You can buy something like the mechanics gloves, which a lot of guys use and cost decent money. You can also buy fancy shooting gloves for even more. Or buy these heavy duty but breathable gloves for $3.50. Try and beat that price. Don't like the color? They probably have others. Need a big wire brush for cleaning or maintenance project? You can spend your money at an LGS or hardware store, or you can buy something like this for $1.50. Containers to store stuff in? You can buy containers all day long at a dollar store from $1 to $4. A lot of guys use tackle boxes to store reloading components, stripper clips, spare parts, or whatever. Guess what? $3 at the dollar store I was at. Even Walmart doesn't have them that cheap. Labels for, well, labeling. You have to sell a child to buy them at a stationery store. Your dollar store probably has them far, far cheaper. I think I paid like $2 or $3 for these. Notebooks for rain trips, reloading data, or whatever else you want to chronicle. Here's a 250-page notebook with a hard cardboard cover for $1.50. Beat that, Staples. You can even find batteries like the ever-popular CR232s, amongst others, for less than $2 for 3 of them. Yeah, admittedly, they're probably not as good as the Duracells and the other big brands, but it's hard to beat that price. Now let's look at it from the other side. This Glen cleaning kit costs $30. You can find all of the stuff in there at places like Harbor Freight, Princess Auto, or Dollar Store, and make your own kit for half the price. That extra money can buy another box of ammo, friends. So obviously this video wasn't meant to be exhaustive, and dollar stores aren't the only places that you can save money on stuff that you can repurpose into gun stuff. Walk into a Harbor Freight or a Princess Auto and you can find a ton of stuff that may not cost $1 or $2, but they're still cheaper than what you can find at gun stores. And you can also use some of these ideas for fishing stuff. There's always stuff that you can repurpose, like the gloves. You can use them for fishing gloves if you really want. Anyway, hopefully this video will help you think outside of the box when it comes to stuff that you don't really need to spend the money on that you do. So use your imagination, and you'll probably be surprised as to how much money you can actually save. And that money can go to better stuff like guns and ammunition. Anyway, hope you found the video interesting and informative. If so, please feel free to give the video a like and share it. If you got your own ideas for money-saving stuff, leave them in the comments below. As always, you can find links to my Twitter and Facebook pages in the description below. Feel free to check them out and join if you like them. As always, I hope you have a great day, and may your shots always ring true. Audio Jungle.